Wanted to do an in the bag video today. The last couple of years, usually once a year, kind of go through everything that I have in my bag for my equipment, from sticks, pad glove blocker, all that kind of stuff, including the actual bag itself. Haven't done one in probably over a year, so I wanted to give you a full breakdown of what exactly I'm using right now. I'm kind of in the middle of retooling everything that I'm wearing. I got some new custom LaFave gear coming up right away, but for the time being, I got a couple sets, a couple equipment pieces, and I wanted to break that down for you. So we'll start off with the sticks and we'll work our way all the way down to the lesser stuff. People seem to always want to know about pads and sticks. I got 4 sticks here. I've always been a Bauer stick guy. Something about the Bauer composites I've always found that are great. First one here, this is a Bauer Vapor 2X Pro custom stick. I got custom on the Bauer website. It is a 25-inch paddle, 87 flex. The one thing you'll notice on here that I have, and I have it on all my sticks, this is called block. Block is basically a knuckle guard where if a puck comes up, it's not going to ride up and end up smashing my finger. So lesser injuries there, which is nice. Easy to put on, and they're super durable too. And then on top, I got a butt ends grip. I've been using butt ends for almost 4 years now. I just found the feel and control on puck handling. Anytime I'm getting touches is night and day better. It's not slipping as much. It grips a little bit from getting hit with pucks, but I find it night and day better, and I highly recommend over tape. Other sticks I got here. This is a 2S Pro that I've had for almost a year now, give or take. She's pretty beaten up. Don't have any grips on or anything because I just stopped using the last little bit, but it's a stock 2S Pro, and it is a 26-inch paddle, and that ergo spine. It's definitely nice. Next stick on here, it looks like a 1S stick. This is actually a Supreme 100 NXG, or NXG Total 1, skinned as a 1S. It's a Mike McKenna Pro Return stick. As you can see, Mike McKenna's name there. It's a 25. It's Mike McKenna's own custom curve, which is why if you look here, it's not a big curve, very, very shallow. I found it's been great for puck handling. It's about an 87 flex. This is probably my go-to stick that I'm going to be using in the near future. It's a Pro Return though, so you never really know what durability is like on a Pro Return stick. So I'm trying not to use it, trying to save that for the start of next season. But same thing here. I got the Block 1.0. The last one was Block 2.0. This is Block 1.0, the original version. And then same thing, the butt ends grip. This is a Frankenstein style grip. I call it a Franken grip. I basically hacked together the knob of the goalie grip you can get from butt ends. So the stretch grip, you can kind of create your own knob, create your own shaft. And I like it because you get a little contrast. You get the textured feel right here, and on the pinky, I get straight rubber where I can really grip into the stick, so that's nice. And then last but not least, this one, there's been a couple questions about this one lately. This is the Bauer Supreme 100. This is almost 10 years old, this stick. This has got the white edition of the block. But what's crazy about this is actually a 67 flex. This is an intermediate 23-inch paddle. And the reason why all these are different sizes, I've been playing around with different paddle sizes to find what works good for stick handling, for puck handling, for deflecting pucks. I think the 23 is a little bit too short. The flex is definitely nice in the stick. I think a 25 is probably that sweet spot, but this is the P31 curve. They all have P31 except for that Pro Return stick, and that is the 100. Moving on, pad-wise, all white custom Vaughn V9, Velocity 9 pads, and Warrior G4s. So these are 36+2, the V9s. Everything is stock for the most part. I got the single external brake, the knee roll. They're not stiffened up or anything. Everything is literally stock top to bottom except for the all white design. So all white, a little silver on the side, just something clean. I've been playing around a lot with like different designs, and I found the whole like white charcoal kind of setup. I think looks nice. I think it's actually maybe a look I might go for intentionally for next season. So that's basically that. They're surprisingly stiff for a hybrid pad as well, and I will say they slide great. Just a little bit too big. I think about an inch, 2 inches too big for me personally. Which is why I've stuck with my G4s, which is over here. And so these are Warrior G4s, custom. I've had them for almost 2 years now. They're definitely broken in, as you can see right here. They've seen better days, but custom color scheme. I got the VIU logo from my previous team on the boot, which is a nice thing the Warrior will do for you. It's a G4 with the retro graphic. You can get a retro graphic or a stock graphic. And then as far as specs go, everything's stock. I put Pro Laces on my toe ties, so Pro Laces are the awesome elastic bungee that you can get. You can get multiple versions of it. I find they're great for reducing stress on your hips, ankles, and knees, and great for butterfly rotation. They come stock with the Warrior laces, but I haven't been a fan of them. And these are a 36+1 Warrior G4 pad. Just stock everything, basically top to bottom, stock strapping. I took off a couple of the click buckles, like the buckle straps that you can put on or take off. But aside from that, that's it. Moving on to the glove side of things. I got a couple gloves here. So first off, this is an all white, basically a stock G4 glove. It was a warranty glove for that one, which broke. It's supposed to be, see this Pocket Warrior, put regular lacing on. I don't know why, but they did. So just kind of stuck with it, but it's an all white, same thing with the white and charcoal kind of setup. Again, stock, game ready glove. This is the custom glove that came with the set, obviously. I haven't been using because the plastics down here broke, so any shots coming in this area, it's kind of deadening, and I'm feeling everything on my hand, which kind of sucks. But this is a +1 skateless pocket, really big pocket, single T. I've always been a single T fan. I just like the snap of the puck coming into the pocket versus a double T, and the skate lace helping to deaden everything. And although a lot of people aren't a big fan of a collapsed T, like when the T, it normally starts off like this at the beginning of its lifespan, and as it gets older, it kind of caves in. I find it's good because it makes sooner contact with the puck and helps to deaden it, I found personally. One-piece cuff, you don't have an option for two-piece. Coming from a two-piece, I've always been a two-piece guy, but this is a one-piece because you don't get the option with that. Blocker, this thing is stock. I have an XL palm in here, which is normally comes with a regular large palm. All the strapping and stuff kind of adjusted to kind of be a little bit more mobile. I found the G4 blocker isn't really mobile at all, so I'm trying to do everything that I can to kind of mobilize that. One big thing that I've had an issue with, what I'm not using anymore, is right here, some big rips down the side, and actually it's ripping from the actual blocker itself, the sidewall. It's not actually like the stitching coming undone. And even when I have the block on my stick, which has been nice, pucks are still riding up in there, and they're hitting me dead in the fingers. So there's 0 life left in this blocker, but it's what I've been using for the last 2 years. Moving on to the Vaughn set. So this is a 2-piece glove. This is a glove I really enjoyed using. It's the V9 stock. It's the XP edition, I believe. The XP is the 2-piece and the XF is the 1-piece. I just figured I like the closure. I found it a lot better on the 2-piece. It's a single T, super narrow skinny T, which I really enjoyed. I always like the Brian's Anchor T style tees, so this is right up my alley. Skate-lace pocket. I've always been more of a softer skate-lace kind of guy, like the G4 glove, that's perfect, but I actually don't mind a stiff nylon lacing. But aside from that, all white, again with the silver kind of look, 2-piece cuff, game ready. And the stiffened T-bar as well. This has been stiffened up a little bit, and that's basically the glove. The blocker is as stock as she comes, all white with the silver color graphic again. I really enjoy the palm material. Palm materials in the V9 are really nice actually for some good grip, and it's a surprisingly poppy blocker. Like you would think it'd be a lot softer on a Vaughn, but it's not quite a 2X Pro, but it's a really great blocker as far as rebounds popping off. Good mobility, hard rebounds coming off again. Moving on to the mask. I've always found masks to be fun. I think the guy behind the camera can agree that there's something special about a custom painted mask that's just near and dear to your heart. Greer disc, Greer camera guy.
100%.
So this is a Bauer Profile 960 XPM. At the time of filming this is the most up-to-date Bauer Profile mask you can get. They have the new 2020 Profile mask coming out this month or next month, and I'll pick that up when it's available. But stock 960. I have these are the quick release straps, quick release harness straps you can get at the BIZKIT website for opening up your backplate, which is really nice. I think they're like 20 bucks. I've gone through I think 2 or 3 sets of these during the lifespan of my mask. Awesome, highly recommend them. Everything else but the mask is stock, custom paint job. It's just a Kurt Cobain Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit theme. You see the Euro Angel on the side. You got the smiley faces on top, and then just some artwork that's kind of interpreted by some lyrics from Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then it Smells Like Teen Spirit and blood painting over the brick wall. That's basically the mask, top to bottom, simple design. Probably thinking of stick with something similar for the next one. The pants. These are the Bauer Supreme 1S Pro Return, Pro Spec custom pants. This is actually my 3rd set. Bauer's warranted 2 sets already. Reason being, you have an internal belt that a belt that runs through the outside. I'm not a fan of the external belt, so I've actually ripped it out and I put it through the inside. And it's ended up causing a bunch of ripping in the back of the pants. And Bauer's ended up warranting them because of it. But aside from that, they're stock pants, extra large sizing, with the Toronto Maple Leafs kind of colored look with the white and the blue. And they're also a +1 on the pant sizing, but outside of that, just a regular Pro stock, Pro spec on the custom 1S pants. I believe you can still get them in that spec to this day. Chest protector, this thing's about 3 years old, give or take. This might be one of the older things I have. It's a Bauer Vapor 1X, extra large stock chest protector. I got it right when it came out. Guy was hurting for cash. I think I picked it up on him for $350, so it was a smoking deal back when I got it. Things kind of at the end of its lifespan as far as, I guess, being able to not give me stingers. So I'm thinking about getting a new chest protector, but trying to grease out every possible second I can with this thing. It's been really good. Really nice and stiff too, which I found surprisingly enjoyable. Knee pads are next. Knee pads aren't a big thing, but these are the Warrior X2 Pro Plus. Had them for about a year. Really enjoy them. They're nice and thick. They're a European style knee pad, which is something that I really enjoyed. I know a lot of people disagree. They like a skinny volleyball style knee pad, but that's always been for me. The skates are what seem to trigger a lot of people nowadays on what I'm using. So this is a custom VH boot. and I've been using that for about 4 years now, give or take, with the Bauer Vertex cowling. I've actually shaved down the side. That was a recent change that I made to the skate. Taking a Dremel and basically shaving out the side of the cowling so that when you're on the ice, you actually get it lower to the ice, more similar to a two-piece or a cowling-less skate with the attack angle. This is a 3mm steel. I've always been a fan of 3mm versus the 4mm. So these are 3mm. Boot's 4 years old. I'm going to be getting some custom Bauer ultrasonic jets, probably sometime next month or 2 months, submitting the custom order. When I get those, that'll replace these. But that's basically it. This is the equipment. Moving on to the final pieces. Von Vina V3 7500 cup. This thing is older than the Titanic. It's seen a lot of use. Bauer underpadded shirts. This is probably one of the better purchases I've made. I think it was like 130 bucks. Seemed expensive at the time. Works great, breathes nicely, and great protection, especially in the collarbone area for high shots, because I don't really wear a neck guard. So great for enabling mobility. And then finally, this is just a stock CCM bag. It's the bag that I got when I played for the VIU Mariners, and good bag. It's a goalie size bag. A lot of people ask why I don't put my pads in the bag, and I just find I get more lifespan out of the bag. If you're not putting pads in there, it's not being jammed tight, and you're not ripping and putting a lot of pressure on the zipper, and especially going through airports, I find that's a big issue. I put a zip tie as well on the handles so that they're not getting ripped in the airport. But that's basically the video. It's in the bag video for 2020. Wow, it's been a while since done an in the bag video, but if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to talk about gear, and hopefully I'll have a new video coming up for you sometime in the next month or two with all the new stuff I got from the custom Lafayette 20.1 setup, ultrasonic sticks, ultrasonic skates, all that stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.